An ideal apprenticeship is a process and it has 3 steps and 3 modes. Step 1 is deep observation or passive mode. Step 2 is skill acquisition or practice mode. And step 3 is experimentation or active mode. An ideal apprenticeship is very crucial in the journey of mastery because it prepares an individual to the reality of life. Today I'm going to share with all of you the importance of deep observation as the first step in the process of apprenticeship. Whenever we enter a career or a new environment, we are entering into a world which has its own set of rules, procedures, and social dynamics. It is very important to know that this forms a system which is at play, and it is a system which has worked for the organization or the people in it. And you should also know that it was not built or developed in a day. You all know the idiom, Rome was not built in a day. So even these systems are not built in a day, but they are developed over a period of several decades or centuries, wherein people have compiled the knowledge and the processes which has worked for them. And with each new generation, there's always been improvisation. And the second important point you should also be aware of is every workplace has its own set of rules of behavior. They have their own conventions and they also have their own work standards. So what happens is when you're going to enter this new world, there is also the social dynamics which is at play, and very important in the social dynamics is the power relationship between individuals. So which we are not taught when we are going to actually enter into a new workplace. So when I entered my apprenticeship phase, I was not aware of the power relationship between individuals. So this entire thing represents a reality which does not match our expectations. Number 2, these things, we are not aware of it at all. We come from an education system which has very well pampered us and put us into a very beautiful comfort zone. But the moment you come out of it, it doesn't match the reality at all. You're not aware of these power dynamics which is at play. And moreover, whatever desires and needs that you have, it does not match at all. The entire reality is such that it transcends your needs and desires. So there is always a conflict between the system and yourself. So instead of having a conflicting system, what you can do is you learn to handle the system and then you become a master of the system so that you can efficiently handle it and make it work for you. So this is very important, and this can happen only when you tend to observe and absorb the reality that is happening at that place. So the first step of apprenticeship phase, that is deep observation, is very important because you're going to learn the rules of the game, how to play the game. So when you want to learn how to play the game, it's very important to know the rules of the game. And this can happen when you observe and absorb the system at play. What is working then will also work for you. So you have to passively, deeply absorb and observe the place